just like this. So before we get started here, if this video happens to help you out or you like this video, we just ask that you would hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Now, what we're going to be talking about in this video is the 3 main emergency exit features to the John Deere 333G. Now, these are all features that I hope you never ever have to use, but they are very important that you know exactly where the 2 exits are and how the features actually function. So I'm gonna go ahead and hop on in the cab. We'll go over these 3 features. So let's get started. So our first emergency exit is going to be right here on your front windshield or front door. This is gonna be the most talked about and the most noticeable whenever you're getting in the machine if these features haven't been explained to you. So what we have here on this 333G is these 2 orange handles that are right here. As you see, they're mounted to the hinges of this door. And they have a symbol on them here that shows you to rotate them counterclockwise a quarter of a turn. Now, whenever you do this, what this is going to do is actually release this door from the hinges. So if we get to that point that for some reason we can't get out because maybe our latch is stuck, or maybe that boom is up in front of us and we cannot get it to lower down, and we need to be able to get out of this front windshield, but we cannot get the door open, we can simply release it from the hinges here, pull off our shock absorber here by simply pulling this collar down. That will release that from the door. Then we can drop the door or move it and safely exit the machine. Now, our next feature is going to be one that will be not an exit, but this is an emergency exit feature, which is going to be the manual hydraulic boom release. So like I said before, we may get in those situations where our boom is stuck out in front. Maybe our machine has turned off and the boom is out front. We aren't able to set that boom down. Our hydraulics aren't working. You can manually override that by simply reaching down here to the left of your feet. There will be a little box here with this turn knob. We simply turn that, open up this box, pull up here on the red knob, and that will lower down the boom, manually overriding this system even when the engine is off. That simply relieves that pressure and lowers the boom, making it to where you can safely exit the machine. So lastly, in our second actual emergency exit is going to be here at the rear of the machine here on our rear glass. Now, what we have here is a pull tag here at the top with an exclamation in the triangle point here. Now, what this is going to be is a pull cord that we are simply going to pull down. It's going to pull a cord out of the seal of this whole back window. And then we have a sticker here in the bottom right-hand corner telling us to push out on the window to be able to release that from the seal. And then you're able to move that window out of the way and then exit out the back. Now, one of the questions that we get is, what about if you are a larger operator here? How easy is it to get out of that rear exit? Is it possible? Well, today, guys, I am going to test that by using that rear exit. I'm going to pull the cord, push the window out, see if I can get through. Now, to give you some reference, I'm about 5'10", 280 pounds. So I am a larger guy, and I am going to give this a go just to give you some reference. And then that way, if we see if I can make it in or out, that'll give you an idea of, based on your size, whether this is something that we can consider as an exit. So a few things to keep in mind here, guys, is that this is for testing purposes only. We definitely do not want to go out, get in our 333G, start pulling on these cords and pushing out these windows. But we want to be able to give you the knowledge here of seeing whether you are going to be able to get out of your machine safely or not with this rear exit. So like I said, don't do this at home, as you may end up breaking this glass, which is why I've got the gloves on, and it is not going to be an easy job to put this rear glass back in. So don't do this at home. Let's see what we can do. All right, so right there, we're pulling the cord here out of the seal, just like that. I'm gonna put the lap bar up, get turned around here, start to push out. All right, so I've got the rear glass out. Now I've got the boom up and out of the way here, because if I didn't, that crossbar right here would make it even more difficult for me to get out. So, like I said, I'm 5'10", 280. Remember that you are gonna have an exhaust pipe right here. So if you think you're going to be in some of those dicey situations where you may have to use this rear exit, I would consider making sure that you're going to be wearing long sleeve clothing, or maybe keeping something, maybe like a beach towel or something in the machine that you can put over this exhaust pipe to make sure that you are not going to burn yourself if you have to use this rear exit. All right, well, the hard part's out. And I think the better option is going to be to turn around here. Just like this. And just like that, I am out of the machine. So I hope this video was helpful for you. I hope maybe you learned something that'll possibly keep you out of a sticky situation in the future. Like I said, hopefully you never have to use any of these safety features, but at least now you have seen them in action. You have seen how they work. And then now maybe you can feel a little more comfortable running your machine in case you were to be in that situation to where you needed to use an emergency exit. But guys, overall, I hope you liked this video. I hope this video helped you out. If you did, we just ask that you would hit that like button and subscribe to the channel, as that helps us out as well. Also, guys, if you have any other questions or you feel like I left anything out, make sure to leave me a comment down in the comments section below so I can be sure to get back with you. And while you're down there, make sure to scroll up just a little bit into that description tab. Check out all of our other videos over the John Deere 333G, and check out our 24/7 parts channel for any parts installs onto this 333G. And then also check out that link to 247parts.com, where you can go to get all of your parts needs for this 333G, any other compact construction equipment, John Deere mowers, tractors, gators, whatever those things may be. Make sure to check that out. And as always, guys, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Hey guys, make sure to check out this cool video and this one. Buy your parts right up here and subscribe right here.